Good morning and welcome to my first proper YouTube episode. Now this is an exciting one. Today we are on our way to Goodwood Motor Circuit for the official Ric Wood test day. So every year Ric Wood, who I drive the Jitan Capri for, all of the Skyline stuff, Nissan Skyline, so Calsonic Skyline, HKS Skyline that I've done the Festival of Speed in. This is their sort of annual test day that we do every single late February, beginning of March, in preparation for the members meeting and revival, all that sort of stuff. So there'll be lots of other teams and cars there that will be competing. Rick does sort of hire it out to, you know, to the other races as well. So there's going to be some awesome machinery there. So I'm really looking forward to showing you guys around. Seeing what's turned up. I don't know everything that's there just yet, but I can promise you it's going to be some really cool stuff. But today I'm going to be driving the Jitan Ford Capri, which is what I'm going to be racing at the members meeting in, and I'm also going to be in the Rob Fenn Mustang. Now this is a 1966 Mustang, proper thing this is. It's a bit lethal to drive, it's all over the place, but so much fun. So I haven't driven the car since Spa at the end of last year, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting back in the Mustang. It's been too long, but yeah, and whatever else, I mean, you never know what else I may end up jumping in, but yeah, let's get to it. Now this is the standard tunnel blast, because whenever you come across a tunnel, especially you're in one of these things, you've got to have a bit of a go, haven't you? I love it so much. It's absolutely awesome. And here we are, pulling into Goodwood Motor Circuit with my very squeaky brakes. Man, I love this place. Every time I come here, it's such a beautiful scenery, such a well kept circuit, that's for sure. It's yeah, some good memories here, but let's get in there. So here we are at Goodwood, and behind me is my Ford Mustang that I'm going to be racing with Rob Fenn. Rob's a good friend of mine, been with him a long time now racing. We did Masters Historic together in 2019, and we've also done one of the Goodwood Members meetings before, so I'll give you a little show around of the car. But yeah, it's an absolute beast of a thing. Very, very well built. So this is built by John Danby Racing, who I do an awful lot of my historic stuff with. It's absolutely awesome. We've got a V-Box, so this records all our video. So we've got a camera up there, and we've also got one just there. And it also gives us data, so we can see all our braking, throttle, and obviously our speed traces through the corner as well. So I'll give you a little look into here. So we've got fan, screen, wipers, indicators, rain light, start and ignition button there. Big old 4-speed gearbox, absolute unit of a thing, and a proper drag style rev gauge in the centre there. So rev limit is 7,000 RPM on these things, and of course top of the line Recaro seat as well to keep us safe. But yeah, this is an absolute weapon of a thing, absolutely love it. Got the proper American racing wheels all round. Yeah, this thing is awesome. We've got the bungees on here as well, so when we're in a pit stop they just spring back, which is quite a nice idea. It's just so that the driver who's getting out has time to, you know, they don't have to worry about getting the belts into a right position, they all just snap back. So that's really handy when you're in the middle of a pit stop, and the pit stop here at Goodwood is not a stationary time stop, so you're in or out as fast as you possibly can, so it's crucial that you have a really good stop. But yeah, that's a big part to play, to be honest with you. So then from the Mustang, the other awesome car I'm in today is the Jitan Ford Capri. Now this thing is an absolute monster. I've won 2 Goodwood Members meetings in it, and very, very proud to have my name on the side, along with the owner, builder, and awesome bloke, Ric Wood. So this is just a real joy to drive, to be honest with you. It's pretty cool inside. I'll show you on some onboard footage later on, but all of these 3 dials in the middle, we have oil pressure, water temperature and oil temperature. They all light up when they're in the optimum position. It all lights up green. We've got an awesome stack counter in the front, and it gives you a real indication. Again, 7,000 revs is when we're changing up, well, just before. Nice little control box down there. Ignition, fuel pump, fan, rear lights. Speedo doesn't work, but we don't really need that in the race car, to be honest with you. And yeah, we've still got these awesome like tartan, you know, door covers here, which are really cool, proper 70s. So this is a 1978 Ford Capri. And yeah, what a pleasure this thing is to drive, and it absolutely looks the nuts. There's also a Scal Electric version of this car. One of my partners, Scal Electric, who I'm sure all of us have heard of. Yeah, they've actually made my car, and they brought it out last year, which was really cool. So yeah, to have the car in Scal Electric form and play with it at home is really special. It looks a little bit better right now than it did last members meeting, because I might have had a small crash in it. All of this side was pretty ruined, to be honest with you. I'll post up some pictures of what it was like, but yeah, it wasn't ideal, and the guys have done a great job. Luckily it didn't ruin the shell. It was purely just this corner, but it all needed replacing, and they've done a fantastic job in doing so. But yeah, it's a lovely bit of kit, I must say, and the noise of this thing is absolutely awesome. But it's well built. Again, this is all built by Ric Wood's guys. They're famous for building Ford Capris. As you see, a Cologne Capri. This is a GA Capri over here. Now again, this thing is absolutely mental. There's 500 horsepower in this car. We've got a quad overhead V6, and look at the trumpets on that. Kugel Fisher fuel pumps. There's a mechanically driven fuel pump, as you can see there, with the belt off of the cam pulley. And again, yeah, look at that. How awesome. Overhead injection. Proper bit of kit. We've got another Group 2 Capri over there, same as the Jitan car, but yeah, it's a lovely thing. I think we'll all agree. So we're having an awesome day here at Goodwood. I've been very lucky boy, getting to run in the Mustang, doing some testing for obviously the race here in April. The Capri's going really well. Rick's just running a load of laps at the moment, just to get his eye in really, because yeah, he doesn't do enough, but it's cool. We're doing it. He's doing lots of laps now, which is awesome. And then he also let me drive the Cologne Capri, the GA Capri, and that thing is an absolute monster. 530 horsepower. I was just absolutely in love with it, to be totally honest with you. The power, the brakes, the chassis, it's on slicks as opposed to the historic racing tyre that we have to use for the Goodwood races. But yeah, it's awesome. Here's Rick now. There he is. Here comes Rob with the Mustang, absolutely sideways out of the last corner. Rob's doing a really good job. But yeah, Rob's doing really well. At the moment in testing, he's only like second and a half off me, which is awesome. You know, if we can do that for the race, then we're really quids in. But yeah, it's just mega. I mean, how can you not be enjoying this, to be honest? It's a great experience. I'm a very lucky boy, and this testing is hard to come by, but luckily Rick managed to book a day. Just completing the last few laps really now. We've got about an hour left of the day. So yeah, hopefully I'll get another little go in the Mustang and the Capri to finish up, but overall, yeah, what an experience. what an amazing day we've had here at Goodwood. It's been a real pleasure to drive these awesome historic cars again. I absolutely love the circuit. You know, this place brings back some mega memories, and just having an absolute blast. So yeah, absolutely loved it. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, go easy on me. It's a very new thing for me, but hopefully I've shown you guys a little bit of an insight into my historic career. And of course, please comment, tell me what you want to see more of, tell me if you like the video or not. I'm happy to either comments, and of course, if you can, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Just trying to grow the channel and do more, you know. I've really enjoyed filming it today, so I think that's the main thing, is to make sure you're enjoying it. And yeah, it's who knows, we can try and do a little bit more of it. But thank you so much again. It's been a real pleasure, and here's to next time. Cheers.